Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches: Arizona Diamondbacks vs Milwaukee Brewers, Cincinnati Reds vs St. Louis Cardinals, and Oakland Athletics vs Colorado Rockies, which are happening on Friday, June 4, 2021, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general in these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. And if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 270 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours and hours of your time searching the internet for some fake betting predictions and losing your money because of it. Join High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks and advices instantly. The Arizona Diamondbacks have been struggling, but one bright spot has been the play of catcher Carson Kelly. He has a .922 OPS with 7 home runs and 23 RBI this season. He has been struggling this past week as he is 4 for 23 with a homer and 4 RBI while having a pair of walks and 7 strikeouts. He needs to hit better if they want to win some games this season, as he has been one of their best players this season. The Brewers' offense has been a struggle the entire season, but the pitching and defense have been all over the place for much of the season. April still saw them in first place in the division, but the beginning of May wasn't as nice to Milwaukee as they fell back in the race, but a nice run lately has them right back into the thick of things. Injuries were an issue at the start, especially surrounding Christian Yelich, but of late the lineup has become more and more consistent. Lorenzo Cain remains out with a hamstring injury, and utility infielder Mark Mathias is out with a shoulder injury for the season, which thins things out a little as well. This weekend series is a tale of two teams going in opposite directions, with the Diamondbacks falling further and further behind in the NL West race, while the Brewers have surged back into the NL Central the last week. The injuries have led to an unorthodox leaderboard for the team, with Avisail Garcia and Colton Wong leading across the 5 major offensive categories. Wong has come on strong of late to lead with a .280 batting average, .343 OBP, and 45 hits. Garcia, much like Escobar, leads in the power categories, hitting 11 home runs and 32 RBI. The trade to bring in Willy Adames has been crucial for Milwaukee, as he's hitting .348 over the last week, while 4 Brewers have multiple home runs in the last week as well. My betting advice for that game is to pick Brewers. Cincinnati's entire season has been riddled with inconsistency. Even their strengths and weaknesses display their inconsistencies, as they've got a powerful offense but an incredibly shaky pitching staff. With a 24-29 record, the Reds are stuck in 4th place in the NL Central, where they're 7 games behind first place Chicago. While Cincy split their series with Philadelphia, they're 5-5 over their last 10 games and went 12-15 in the month of May. Castillo has had a very rough 2021 thus far, as evidenced by his 1-8 record and 7.22 ERA over 11 starts. To make matters worse, the Reds have lost 9 straight with Castillo on the mound, as the last victory with him throwing was in his 2nd start back on April 7. The alarming part about Castillo is that his ERA got worse in May, jumping from 6.29 in April to 8.04 last month. The one bright side, yes, there is one, for Castillo, is that he's coming off his 2nd best start of the year, in which he only gave up 2 earned runs over 5 innings. The St. Louis Cardinals will start Kwang Hyun Kim on Friday. Kim has made 8 starts this season and is 1-3 with a 3.65 ERA and 1.41 WHIP. The Cardinals, however, have lost 6 of Kim's last 6 starts, including a 9-2 setback when he faced the Arizona Diamondbacks on May 30th, allowing 4 runs in 5 innings. In 13 career starts against the Cardinals, Luis Castillo is 4-6 with a 4.86 ERA, and in 5 road starts this season, the 28-year-old right-hander is 0-4 with an 8.74 ERA, Based upon how Castillo has performed, the Reds likely won't win this game unless they can provide him with plenty of run support. The advantage goes to the Cardinals, as the Reds' offense will have a tough time in this game, facing Kwang Yun Kim, who is 1-0 with a 1.84 in the home starts this season. Kim has been brilliant in 3 lifetime starts against the Reds, with a 3-0 record and 0.54 ERA. Overall, the Cardinals are having another strong season, currently 31-25, second in the NL Central, just 1.5 games behind Chicago. The Cardinals are 10th in MLB with a .248 home batting average, but only 25th with 22 home runs in those contests. Tommy Edman has played stellar defense and is 5th in MLB with 10 stolen bases, which has allowed him to lead the team with a 2.3 WAR, which is the 11th best in baseball, despite only having 4 home runs and 15 RBI. Most of the team's power has been supplied by Tyler O'Neill with 12 home runs and 26 RBI, and Nolan Arenado with 11 home runs and 36 RBI. My betting advice for that game is to pick St. Louis Cardinals ML-125. The Oakland A's are 33-25, currently first in the AL West, leading the Houston Astros by 1 game. The A's has been mildly streaky recently. They are on a 2-game winning streak, which followed a 3-game skid, which came after a 3-game winning streak and another previous 3-game losing streak. Oakland is averaging 4.29 runs per game. Their .229 batting average is 22nd in the league. Their .313 on base percentage is 15th, while their .405 slugging percentage is 12th. Matt Olson has been the big bat for Oakland. He leads the team with a .274 batting average, 14 home runs, and 37 RBI. Oakland's pitching isn't very good. Opponents have a .249 batting average against the Athletics, which is 23rd in the league. Their 3.98 ERA is 15th, while their 1.27 WHIP is 14th. In his last start, Montes gave up 6 hits and 4 runs in 5.2 innings, leading to a 4-0 loss to Los Angeles. They will need a better effort from him if they want to win this game. The Oakland Athletics are 16th in MLB, averaging 4.3 runs per game and 23rd with a .229 batting average. Power has helped the A's offensively, with the team ranking 6th in MLB with 73 home runs on the season. Matt Olson leads the team with a .274 batting average, 14 home runs, and 37 RBI, followed by Ramon Laureano, who has 11 home runs, 22 RBI, and 8 stolen bases. Unfortunately for Oakland, Laureano is currently out indefinitely with a right hip strain and has not played since May 27. The Rockies snapped their 2-series losing streak with a series win over Texas, which has moved them out of the bottom of the NL West standings. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Athletics, which will give them their 4th win in their last 5 games. No team in baseball has been impacted more by home field advantage than the Colorado Rockies. The Rockies are 11 games below .500 this season due to a historically bad 4-22 road record, but the Rockies have been a good ball club at home, with a 19-12 mark at Coors Field. The Rockies have now won 6 straight home games after Thursday's victory against the Texas Rangers, completing a 3-game sweep. The Rockies had dropped 5 straight road games before the club's overall, current 4-game winning streak. The Rockies are 18th in baseball, averaging 4.2 runs per game, and 14th with a .2316 batting average. At home things have been better as the Rockies average 1.6 more runs per game and have batted .269, which is the 3rd best home clip in baseball. Ryan McMahon leads the team with a 2.1 WAR, wins above replacement, 13 home runs, and 32 RBI. Longtime Rockies star Charles Blackmon leads the club with a .351 on base percentage and has 26 RBI on the season. My betting advice for that game is to pick Colorado Rockies ML plus 120. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.